Two suspects who authorities say are armed and dangerous are still on the run after a violent crime spree in Arlington yesterday. As Jacksonville police continue to investigate what led up to a deadly shooting, a police chase, and a home invasion, a community is shaken with the suspects at large.
All I was doing was taking down my Christmas decorations, and then I looked over, and the victim came over and just collapsed and was like holding her throat, saying, "Call 911, call the police, get help."
A woman telling News4JAX the details of what happened while the suspects were inside her home. News4JAX reporter Brittany Muller has been following this story since the news broke yesterday. Brittany, you have new information. You spoke with the woman who was held hostage.
Joy, I did. That's right. The woman who was held hostage tells me that she is sore today, taking it day by day and wanting whoever knows something to come forward. Now, a neighbor seeing this woman collapsing right here on the sidewalk behind me, saying she was choked by the suspects and had scratches and blood on her. Meanwhile, the suspects were picked up in a getaway car and they're still out there. More than 24 hours after authorities say these two suspects shot and killed a young man, then dumped a stolen car after a police chase, then forced their way into a woman's home and held her hostage in Arlington. How did she say the suspects got into her home?
Through her sliding glass door. She had two cats. They go in and out, and I guess they jumped the fence and they saw the sliding glass open.
A neighbor who does not want to be identified says the woman was held hostage for an hour, the victim running out and collapsing on the sidewalk. Were they aggressive with her?
Yes, they choked her. And then when I was at her house, we saw blood on her shirt.
The neighbor saying she was in the right place at the right time to help the woman who was home alone. News4JAX crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says it's a traumatic experience to have an uninvited, dangerous person inside your home. What does that say about these two suspects?
This shows you how desperate these two men are, how dangerous they are, and we still need to be on high alert.
Authorities patrolling the area and the JSO chopper in the air searching for the suspects. Police say the two men were seen leaving in a red or orange Dodge Challenger or Charger. It's day 2 of the search for these suspects. Where will the investigation go from here?
Well, GSO as well as maybe other agencies will continue the search. The BOLO is out countywide, with the adjacent counties being alerted as well. Nassau.
Jefferson says Jacksonville police will have uniform and non-uniform officers out looking for the suspects and may even have the U.S. Marshals getting involved since the suspects are fugitives on the run. Neighbors sharing this footage with us. Authorities putting out this description of the suspects who are still at large, saying both suspects are black men about 5'5", and little details on that man in his 20s that was shot and killed yesterday. Now his family was on the scene in that Merrill Road Plaza. They asked for their privacy. And as for the woman who was held hostage right here on Townsend Boulevard, she just says she wants someone to come forward with information. And those suspects were last seen in that getaway car described as a red or orange Dodge Challenger or Charger. If you see that vehicle or know anything, call police immediately. Reporting live tonight from Arlington, Brittany Muller, Channel 4, the local station.